Wait, okay, I forgot a thing for handle objects. Forget item index, I mean. So, well, not the index. The room that it's in. Okay, wait a minute. Handle object. That's going to be based on the noun. Okay, is in room, is item in room. Okay, we need to do two things. If current, well, no. If this room is less than 128, then we return this. Otherwise, we subtract 128, I think. But now I have to like freaking restart the game. Quit. Quit. Yes, quit. Try that again. Let's go go east. There's the function for look at what you can see in the room. Where is it? What you can see. Okay, let's close that. If is item in room, object in room, item index, and the current room. Okay, let's try that. Okay, did not like that. Is item in... Okay. I'll have to put all of the helper functions at the top. Oh. That's not right. What? I messed it up. So, why? What am I doing wrong here? If the object is less than, then return if it's equal to the current room. Why? Here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a commit real quick. I like to do this sort of thing where I'm gonna commit it as it is, and then once I figure it out, then I'll commit again and you can see the diff. Okay, so based on the garbage I was getting, I figured that it was because I wasn't returning a default state. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Oopies. Why did I do that? Just do an else. We'll just do an else. Okay, that was the problem. Bad logic. Okay, so now we can actually test it out. Let's see if we can win the game. We'll just move this over here and go find that map again. There it is. So open box, take bot, go east, open cab, take sol, go west, go north, go west, take show, look bar. It's filled with rainwater. Go east, look ground. Looks like ground, it's not here. Dig ground. Wait, don't I have a shovel? What did I take? No, I took a... Wait, where is the shovel? I took the shovel, right? I'm so confused. Shovel, take shovel. Okay, well... Inventory? No, I have a shovel. Well, got another bug. So let's look at our special commands for dig. Dig. Okay. This is also incorrect logic because it would be dig the ground, but we're checking if they have the ground, but it would be the shovel. So, is item in inventory is in this case going to be we'll just change these. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and commit the solution to the other thing. So, fixed issue with too many items being shown in room. We are going to pass in shovel. So that should be okay. Okay, is there any other items? We can row the boat, jump tree, climb tree, pour. I think the rest of these have to do with the noun. Dig ground would be, you would need the shovel. Let's try it again. Test it again. Dig ground. I have a shovel. I have a shovel. Dig. No, the debugging. The debugging. Should I just do this off camera or should I just speed it up? Okay, so the shovel works now because I had written shovel, it needs to be a shovel, so I just wrote the tag show. Is that not where we're supposed to dig? To find a thing? There's something there. If it's not 6... We didn't find anything. We need to dig in room number open field. Wait. Oh, okay. I don't need to do that yet. Okay. We just need to do the formula at the moment. So, let's go ahead. We'll continue testing this out. Go west. We have... Well, we have a shovel. I didn't grab the other things while testing, so... Pour sol? Pour formula? Did I do it? Pour... bot? Poured... There's an explosion. Everything goes black. You're in open field. Okay, dig here. Take swow. Okay, we needed the sword. What do we need in the tree? Is there anything we need in the tree? Which one? There's tree. What's the top of a tree is 19. Rubber gloves are in the tree? Okay. Go south. Jump tree. Oh wait, what? Okay, what? Well, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, you, oh. I think that this... I need to add a flag for if you've already teleported, because you shouldn't just keep teleporting. Game flags have teleported equals teleported, or let's say teleport state. That teleported or not teleported. And in main, set up that state as well. Okay, so then when we do teleport, we set it to teleported. Okay, now I have to redo it again. Testing, 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 double equal sign, forget that. Boop-a-doop. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, you know what? I can add a marker. So, if this happens, if, objects in a room, if the shovel is not equal to -1, if it's not in your inventory, then we can set the I don't know what I name it, to not winnable game flag. Just let them know that you have to have the shovel before you teleport. Okay. Take shovel. Take show. Pour Saul. Pour bot. Okay. Go south. Jump tree. Take fan. Jump tree. Take glow. Down. Or go down. Go down. How do I get out of the tree? Here. Oh, shoot. Ugh. Okay, well. Whale. Debugging the program. Else if noun is down or noun is dow. So we have the intended directions. Then we can try to move there. I'm gonna put myself in the room with shoot. The map! Yeah, I have this in here. Let's start in the forest and just test that out before we do it all over again. Oh good, game flag. Oh wait, no, game flags. Okay, good. Jump tree. Go down. Okay, that works. Now we get to continue testing the game from scratch. Okay. As a side note, there is a small bug with print what you can see, because that is supposed to be in here, and it's supposed to say nothing of interest if there's nothing. Okay, so we're at the edge of the forest. We grabbed that stuff. We'll go north, go east, go north, go west. Here's a boat. Go boat? Go. You used the boat. You go. Where? Somehow I teleported to location 15. Okay. I'm supposed to be able to get in the boat. Like, you can go to the boat if the boat... boat. I kind of want to make a debug menu now, just so I can flip all of the variables. Because if I have to keep testing this all manually... Okay. Go boa. Dang it! You go, period. You're on a well-traveled road. No, that's not where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be on boat. Boat is 13. Why do you go to 15? Why? Why are you potatoes? Okay, I finished debugging this, but I didn't want to like just leave the thing recording the entire time because I didn't know how much time it would take, and also there were several bugs. So what I did instead is, here's the commit I made when I was searching for that first bug. So, I mean, that's just the kind of base level commit. This is the fix with the too many items being shown in the room. There was the problem with the boat, where if I got in the boat, it would immediately teleport me to, like, location 15. So there was a few things. So I was trying to find the boat bug, where if you get in the boat, so you, like, walk up here, get in the boat, it would immediately teleport me to place number 15. So let's see. Oh, I also added saving and loading the game state, because that just made it easier to test. This isn't the one where I finish it. Well, I added save game files, and then the file just looks like this, and it just loads all that information back into the arrays when you load the game. Okay, so here's the boat issue fix. When you use the boat, it now returns, because in the larger context here... how do I view the entire file? You used the boat. So what it was doing is it would set my room to 13, and this is all where you would put the intended direction. So there's a separate if statement down here that says, oh, the current room and we have an intended direction? Go in this direction. So you go north or whatever, and then it changes your current room. So if I, let's say, got in the boat, for some reason it would like update to 13 and then run this stuff, and somehow that would put me in 15. And then there was a bug with you win, so it kept saying I won, but it wasn't ending the game. And I realized the problem was my inventory was full, but when I went to go pick up the item, it would say I won, but then not in the game because the check to see if it was in your inventory was not passing. Okay, I also updated this else statement because that didn't seem right. Because it was like an else statement, like here's the guard. If you wanted to fight guard, for some reason I had the else statement as what you wanted to happen with the guard retreating. Over here, I just put it into here because the logic was just wrong, so... Okay, so that was that one. Okay, and the congratulations, you've won. So it was checking if you had picked it up. And this is what I removed. So this was the other logic. If you're in this room and you have, or working with the ruby that say you've won, but what I was doing is my inventory was full. I was trying to pick up the ruby. It said you won, but it wasn't in my inventory, so just, you know, had to fix those things. So now we should be able to play it and have relatively few problems, I think. So here we can read the diary, open the box, take bottle, go east, let's say take cab. Will it say that? You can't get that. Open cab, take salt, go west, go south, read dictionary, go north, take ladder, go west, take barrel, can't take that, here, let me save. We are gonna pour salt, pour bottle, oops, and it'll say, you are somewhere else. Game is now not winnable. So we can just load the game and it will take us back. So we will take shovel, pour salt, pour bottle. There, we're in an open field. I'm gonna check my inventory. We're gonna drop the ladder. Or drop lad, I guess. Go south. Jump tree. Take fan. Jump tree again. Take the gloves. Go down again. Edge of the forest, go north. And I don't know if I missed something in the code, but we can dig ground here to find the sword. I don't know if I missed, like, adding in some text hint there. Oh, I'm caring too much. We don't need the salt, and we don't need the bottle. Take sword. Sword. Go north. Go east. Go north. Go west. Wait, did I do that wrong? Where am I? Go east. Go north. Go west. Okay, so here's the boat. Go boat. You are now inside of the boat. So if you try to do row boat or something, you would say you don't have an oar, so you have to wave fan. Now you're on the opposite shore. Leave boat. Now I'm on the north bank of the river. So we're over here. Go north. Nasty looking guard. Fight guard. The guard, noticing your sword, wisely retreats into the castle. Go north. Go up. Glass case. Open case. Well, it'll say it's electrified, so wear gloves. Open case. Oops. Open cast. Take rub. There! We've won! Yay! So, all of that actually has been pretty fun. Let me see, where's the... We can see the save file in here. So, yeah, that is... We have completed the game. But we could always go back and refactor it, make it easier to work with. But that would be for another time. I don't think I have the energy right now. So overall, I thought that creating this text adventure was a pretty good time. I was actually kind of impressed that it had functionality like being able to pick up things and then drop them in different rooms. Because, like, so I haven't played a ton of text adventures, and I feel like you could do that probably in Zork, maybe? Like, it's just been a long time since I've played any of that. But I mostly play old games where it was like graphical games, and if you like dropped your stuff, like in an RPG, it would just disappear forever. So that's kind of how I think about inventory. So then it was like, oh, you can drop it and then put it in a different room and pick it up again. Was just like, oh, what a cool feature. It was kind of funny to add all these extra verbs and just have to implement all these different things. And it was hard to figure out that source code at some points, just because nothing's indented and everything uses goto. You don't have your standard loops. There are no loops being used here, just if statements and gotos and variables and arrays, so sometimes I would get very confused by the logic, and that also caused me to make some errors. I also think maybe there was some errors printed in the book that I pointed out while I was going through it. But yeah, like, could I have implemented this as a child? As a, 8-year-old? No, I don't think so. But I did have this book, and I would read through it, and, I don't know, I guess I was inspired by the cover art as well. I'd be like, oh, you could go on an adventure, and there'd be horses and air balloons and spaceman? Which none of those are in the game, but, I just thought, oh, this is so cool, and, there's this adventure game, and I could only read, little bits and pieces of the adventure, because I was only reading, some of the source code and kind of seeing what happened. So I had no idea what this game was like, but I just, found the book kind of fascinating. So, yeah. Would I implement this in BASIC? No, I don't want to write any more BASIC. I used to write... BASIC was my first language. I used Power Basic back in the day. I have my first book somewhere. It might be in my car, but oh no, it's right here. Well, you can't see because I don't have the webcam hooked up, but I can take a picture of it or something. We had this old Learning Basic book. It came with a gigantic floppy disk, which we didn't have a drive for, so I remember Dad taking us to just a computer store so they can convert the floppy into the floppy, the 3.5, 3.25 floppy disk, I don't remember. So I would spend time going through this book, looking at the different things I could do. Now, being self-taught as maybe a 8 to 10-year-old, I really couldn't figure out how to do a lot. I mostly just did text on the screen. I learned how to change colors. I learned basic variables. And like I said, I mostly did Mad Libs. I tried to do little animations and stuff. But I did not understand the concept of an if statement. And I started using Visual Basic 5 when I was 12. And I have the book for that around here somewhere as well, but I don't know if I can find it as easily. And I remember just also not using if statements in Visual Basic, so I don't know how much it taught me overall. I mean, maybe it would have helped if I had had a instructor, someone to kind of push me in the right direction. And then, so I started C++ when I was 14, and that's actually when I started taking college classes, so then I was learning to program and learning about if statements. So then I got a little better, but I was still a terrible programmer. I would say I became a better programmer after I graduated from university and had all of that done. Yeah. So I had always been infatuated with trying to make things on the computer, and I had all these ideas, and I used to like looking at old books of computer graphics. Like there was this one I would get from the library that was like Amiga graphics or something, even though we didn't have an Amiga, but anytime I'd see pixel art or anything like vaguely game related, it just like would trigger my imagination to start like thinking of all these things and game ideas and stuff. Always wanted to make games as a kid and a teenager and in my 20s. And, you know, I like the idea of making games now. I just have such a hard time with ideas these days, or thinking of something to keep up with, and you know, it's not my full-time job, so it's harder to do these days. So it's nice to kind of like have this book I could just go through and write the program in this book and know that there's an end point, and if I wanted to add on, I could. So that was kind of refreshing, like definitely having a discrete, like fixed sized project that I know I can get done and not worry about scope creep, except I added saving and loading, but that made testing a lot easier. So yeah, it's just some memories of this book. And I know I had other computer books back in the day, not necessarily from this. I honestly, like, I feel like I was so young when I had these computer books that I don't really remember anything specific about a lot of the other ones. I remember I had something called Bullfrog Basic, which was a program that was supposed to teach you to program, but I can't find it anywhere online, and I don't remember at all what it was like, because again, that was like such a long time ago and so early on in my childhood. That is just not something that I can remember. So, I don't know. Should you teach your kids BASIC? No. I would say maybe teach them Python. There's a lot of resources these days for Python. Python's not perfect. Like, there are problems I have with Python, even though I use it quite a bit. C++ is not a good starting point either. I don't know if there's a perfect language to start out with, but with what resources there are, I would say start with Python. And if you're gonna do that, there's these really cool books that teach you about programming with Python. So this one's like Text Games, and this one is Pygame Games. So this would be a good place to start, maybe, or just starting with scratch and doing cool Python things. Oh, did I mention that these are free? Because you can read. You can buy a physical copy, or you could read the ebook. Read it online for free. So there you go. Get started making your own text-based games today. Alright. Thanks for watching, and I hope you were entertained, or perhaps learned something? I don't know. Or at least just had a nice nostalgia trip.